As officials prepare to bring McKinley students back, there was a growing number of accusations against a former principal who allegedly pushed teachers into changing grades. These reports calling into question the graduation rates that the Buffalo School District's top brass have routinely used to defend their leadership. In an attempt to get raises for top district officials in December, Superintendent Kriner Cash cited how the graduation rate improved from 48% to 76% under his tenure. My colleague Ashley Rowe joins us live now outside McKinley High School following up on these allegations. Ashley.
Jeff, last week, 2 teachers came forward sharing their concerns with 7 News about what they called grade fraud. Now, 3 more teachers are coming forward speaking on the record to 7 News about their experiences. In some cases, they were asked, they say, to change students' grades. In other cases, the grades were outright changed on the transcripts without them even knowing about it.
I got a phone call at the end of the year.
When music teacher Eric Crittenden taught at McKinley High School in 2016 and 2017, he tells 7 News he was asked to change students' grades about 4 or 5 times.
Hey, you gave so-and-so this grade. Can you bump it up to whatever?
Because Crittenden was a new employee hired by then acting principal Marck Abraham, he says he didn't think much of the requests.
Whether or not he knows the C major scale is not paramount to this person's life, you know? So I was like, yeah, okay. And I didn't think anything of it.
But now he believes something bigger was going on. As 7 News first reported, the Buffalo Teachers Federation sent a letter to the district in 2020 on behalf of a teacher detailing what he called grade fraud after one of his students was enrolled in 2 physical education classes at the exact same time. The teacher, who asked to remain anonymous, believes Abraham's administration enrolled the student in 2 PE classes so that the higher grade would be applied, the lower grade thrown out, giving the student a greater chance of graduating. Since that story aired, retired McKinley carpentry teacher Don Guile reached out to me saying he too was pressured by Marck Abraham to change grades.
He would always try to get me to change grades and raise the grades up higher and get a higher passing grade.
Guile says in one case, while he was on leave for a few weeks, he noticed someone had gone in and changed one student's grade to an undeserved 95.
I mean, she hardly turned in any work. Was never there.
He says he was told it was a directive from Marck Abraham. So when he went to confront Abraham about it,
and he says, well, I have principal's privilege and I can go in and change the grades if I feel it's warranted.
The accusations don't stop there. Another retired McKinley High School teacher says in early 2019, she too had grades changed on her.
Several students had their grades changed from a 50 to a 65.
Frank says she asked guidance counselors in charge of transcripts why the grades had changed.
I was told that they were told that certain students, especially any seniors, that if they had received 50s to up them to a 65 to give them a better chance of passing at the end.
Hey, this is Dr. Abraham.
In a phone call, 7 News asked Abraham about these allegations, but he declined to comment, instead saying,
My prayer is for the families of the children that are suffering right now, the young person that's fighting for their lives. And I pray for McKinley High School, and I pray for where they are going right now.
The New York State Education Department is aware of the concerns of grade manipulation. In 2020, it sent a letter to one teacher acknowledging an investigation was underway. 7 News reached out to the department. It will not confirm or deny the details of this investigation. Well, I have repeatedly asked the district what it has done with the information it has received about the allegations of grade fraud. The district simply will not answer my questions. In a response to my request for comment today, they say that this is a personnel matter, and the spokesperson says they do not comment on personnel matters involving somebody who is no longer with the district.